you, and why not now? We just need y'all to have the courage to get it done and do it now.
You make it happen, not the guy to your left or the guy to your right. You make it happen. I have confidence that we have assembled a team that is capable of this.
What a catch! Spectacular booking! Another deflection. Tony Booga on the back line of his own end zone.
once again. And that's blocked, intercepted by the Shred. The Shred are on their way to championship weekend.
This would be a miracle, and miracles can happen. And he bends and gets the block. Matt Rusnago reels it in.
We are live. Welcome back to Coleman Sports 23 and the Shredhead. If you guys haven't already, don't do me a big favor and hit that like button. Smash that like button, actually. Subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to ring that notification bell as well so you don't miss another Shred channel. Shred stream on the channel here. Let's go. We'll be live for the Mammoth game on a separate StreamYard. I got it pulled up as well. We're going to do both of them. They're going to overlap a little bit, and we're going to try to do both at the same time, the Mammoth and the Shred game. I got the big TV on and the small TV, so I got both games on. And, yeah, we'll be doing play-by-play here the next, 4 hours probably. But don't forget, y'all, to subscribe to the Shredhead as well. And let me put the link for anybody who would like to join this stream. You are welcome to join. Here is the link right there in the chat. And there's the Shredhead right there. Shredhead, the Shredhead 66. Go subscribe for all your Shred content. Let's get that. If we could, I want to get this channel to be monetized. That would be so lit. I could just put Shred emojis in there and stuff. But I got Shred emojis for the ones that are over on Coleman Sports 23. So if you're over on the Shredhead 66, go over to Coleman Sports 23. Subscribe to Coleman Sports 23 as well. And become a member there. We got cool emojis and loyalty badges and giveaways. So over there on Coleman Sports 23. You can also follow me on Coleman Sports 23 on Twitch. We are also live on Twitch as well. So we're live on Twitch. We're live on Coleman Sports 23 on YouTube and the Shredhead on YouTube as well. So yeah, you can also follow me on Coleman Sports 23 on all platforms here as well. As you can see right there. Shred will be playing here in about 5-6 minutes. First game of the year against Oregon, who struggled. They lost 34 to I forget what it was. It's 34-12 or something. They got destroyed the other day against Oakland, who we do play tomorrow, which we will be live for that one as well for the Oakland Spiders against Salt Lake Shred. Rematch of the West Division Championship matchup a year ago. Fun fact, Oakland has never beat the Shred, so yeah. Ooh, this is a W emoji. Emoji. We're getting that Jordan Kerr emoji. You already know. We're getting Shred emojis. We're starting to get Shred emojis. But here, 1 second. Let me take off my background here real quick so I can show y'all. But we're starting to make Shred emojis for Coleman Sports 23. So we of course got the normal Shred logo. We got the Shreddy, who's the mascot logo. We have this one. This one's cool. Shreddy. My light's in the way. Here we go. There we go. We got the Shreddy emoji. And I'm working on a Jordan Kerr one right now as we speak. So I'm going to add that one and then some Mammoth logo. I'm just going to I'm going to do a mix. I got 9 emojis now. I just went from 7 to 9 in because I got some more members. But yeah, we got 9 emojis now, so I'm going to have to add some more. But yeah, I'm gonna at least add the Mammoth players first, and then I haven't finished the Shred ones. I'll make better Shred ones tonight, but we'll add at least Jordan Kerr one, and the Mammoth or the Shred logo at least for this stream. trying to. Here we go. Save image. This is what the Jordan Kerr one's gonna kind of look like right here. A little cartoony version of Jordan Kerr, but we're gonna do like a Daddy Kerr one. So shout out to Jordan Kerr, the GOAT. I have an idea. Go over here. All right, about 2 minutes and 46 seconds here before we start. Let me go ahead here. And this photo, crop, square. Come on. Here. Oh, is there like a remove background thing on here? I don't know if there is. Remove BNG. I have to have Pro for that. That's so stupid. Actually, we'll just. Trying to get one of the emojis ready. At least this Daddy Kerr one. Come on. We're just going to do a simple Daddy Kerr emoji, but we're going to change it up after the stream, y'all.
But tonight, they can officially turn the page and embark on the next chapter.
Let's go Shred. Let's go Shred. Let's go Shred. Buffalo beating Boston 2-1. It looks like they're about to win that series if they hold on, but it's still early. Yeah. I got the wrong game up on here. I put the wrong Shred game on. Well, I put the Hustle one on, but I doubt it started yet, so we're fine. Maybe. Yeah, it hasn't started yet. All right, 37 seconds until game time, pretty much. Ooh, boy. I need to do a outline. Where's the square one? Right there. Okay. Oh, crap.
here in beautiful Heritage, Utah, as the Salt Lake Shred hosts it's a great night for frisbee. That's Friday, Scott. 7 degrees, slight winds out of the north. That's going to be on the right side of the screen tonight.
Let me turn this up so I can actually freaking hear. Actually, I just need to mute the big TV. There we go. I can like barely hear this. Dang. Eli Walk and Xander Knox, commentators here for the Shred. Where's my boy Merrick at, huh? Where's my boy Merrick? My guy I played with in high school. Where's he at? Why do I not see him? There's Jordan Kerr running across. Hold up, I pulled up the Shred roster here. All right, here is the roster for the first game for the Shred. Of course, there are 39 players on the Shred, but they can only play. Oh my gosh. The wrong one. They can only play, let's see. I should know. They can only play 20 players every game, but they have like 40 or something like that. So they're basically playing half the players that are actually on the roster, which is insane. But the lineup and the roster for the Shred today: Jacob Miller, Luke Jorgens, let me say their numbers. Number 0, Jacob Miller, handler. I'll say positions too, why not? Number 2, Luke Jorgensen, handler. Number 4, Sam Pugh, defensive cutter. And a little bit of hand. He's kind of a hybrid, low-key, Sam Pugh. But Carson Armstrong, handler. Number 5. Number 6, Chad Jorgensen, cutter. Number 7, Tony Moon, defensive cutter. Number 10, McKay Jorgensen, obviously a hander on the offense. Number 12, Ben Ashton, defensive cutter. Number 15, Kimball Pugh, definitely a defensive cutter. Number 16, Matt Fredrickson, a deep, big guy, deep receiver, definitely a cutter, 100%. Number 18, Matt Rusnagel, definitely a cutter, one of the fastest guys on the team. Number 22, Jace Dunabah, also an offensive cutter. Number 25, Forsberg, offensive cutter, obviously downfield threat, big boy. Forsberg. Everett Saunders, also defensive cutter, number 29. Number 32, Garrett Knighton, pretty solid player as well. He can do it all, offense and defense, low-key. 33, Reed Browning, he's straight. He can kind of do both too. Solid player, number 33, Reed Browning. Number 40, Joe Merrill, obviously a cutter on offense, one of the best on the team. Number 61, coming back after leaving the Shred for a year, coming back from after leaving us for Chicago, his hometown. Simon Distrup comes back to where he played college with BYU to the Shred. Simon Distrup, big boy downfield receiver for sure. Number 61, Simon Distrup can play defense, of course, as well. Number 66, you're the best handler on this team. Actually, he's both. He's a hybrid. Number 66, Jordan Kerr. And Eugene Leroux, defensive player there. What number does he wear? It's not even showing me on here. Number 89, Eugene Leroux. I got a Leroux jersey, but it hasn't came yet, unfortunately. But I put Eugenie Lyserix on the back. Lol. But yeah. It's so great to have Joe Merrill back, y'all. Trying to change the freaking color on this shiz.
Right there, all 3 of those players back. Moments away here. You have been with the US.
Poll is moments away here.
Absolutely. Ultimate is a game that's very geared towards the offense in general. So the UFA defense have a
more advantage being able to set that defense and have teams have to work in the entire field.
All right. Oregon's going to pull here to the shred.
Get underway with the very beginning of Salt Lake season.
Beginning of the 2026 Salt Lake Shred season about to be underway here, folks. Oregon, of course, polling, and they played last Sunday, so they are they're more ready than us, Oregon, because they played Sunday. This is our first game of the year. We'll see how we look here against a tough young Oregon team, but they struggle against Oakland, obviously. So Shred moving that disc around here. Here's Jordan Kerr with the lefty backhand like he does all the time. Ben Ashton out there on O-line here. Interesting look by the Shred here, putting Ben Ashton on the O-line. So far it's working. Nice chunk yard throw from Jordan Kerr to oh, what a play by the Shred. And that's an easy goal. A quick throw from Jordan Kerr. A big chunk yard throw. Finds Miller. And of course, Miller finding Ben Ashton. Ben Ashton on that O-line to start the season and gets the goal for the Shred. Easy goal for the offense to start it off. Nice, easy, clean hold. Classic Shred offense right there. Now out here on the D-line, it looks like you got Evan Saunders who's going to pull. Simon Distrup out there with Alex Forsberg, the two big guys here on the Shred. It looks like Derek Knighton out there as well, along with Tony Maunga, Luke Jorgensen, who switched to D-line last year, and it looks like Reed Browning out there as well. They're going to choose to do a roller pole here. I wonder if they're going to do a sideline trap with the big boys out there. We got a lot more big boys on the defense this year. You got Tony, you got Simon, you got a bunch of big. You got Simon Distrup, you got Alex Forsberg, and Tony out there. That's really good. And you could throw even Kyle Weinberg out there, who's a pretty big guy. He's not out there right now, though. Oregon struggling here. High stall. They get it out on a bailed out flick by their handler here. Swing to the middle here by the Oregon handler. Looking flick here. Tony shutting it down. Great defense by Tony, and the Oregon has to swing it again. Tough catch there on the swing. Luke Jorgensen is really pressuring Oregon right here. A low throw. Sliding grab by Oregon here. Oregon with the low backhand here. They find it. Late double team here by the Shred. Oregon able to get out of it. Oregon's really moving that disc for a long time. Shred are definitely making them work for this point. They haven't got past half field yet. The Shred defense is clamping up right now. Oregon high stall. Again, another bailout throw. Oregon's cutters really need to start making some moves. Oregon's really working it with their handlers. Nothing downfield. And another reset. Oregon's moving backwards. Shred nearly getting a couple stall counts here. There's a high stall. Oh! Luke Jorgensen nearly gets the block. Here's a deep huck by Oregon. They have a guy open, and it's way too far. Salt Lake Shred D-line will get the disc here for their first break chance of the year. Bad deep huck by Oregon. Their cutters haven't been able to get open, and they just choose a deep huck to try to get out of it, and nothing there. D-line here for Salt Lake. Let's see if they can convert. Alex Forsberg, nice cross flick here. That's Derek Knighton. Derek Knighton, a big flick. Simon Distrup with a big huck. Look at here. We might get a highlight play here. Reed Browning boxes out his guy and makes the grab for the goal. Reed Browning, baby. He mossed Jeff Babbitt, and he's out here mossing Oregon too. He jumps over him and catches it. Nice box out by Reed Browning. And the Shred are back where they left off last year, dominating early in this one, 2-0. First break of the year for the Shred. 2-0, and it looks like we got Joe Merrill back out there. He's going to play on the D-line here. Of course, Eugene LaRue, one of the best pullers in the UFA, going to pull right here. You got Chad Jorgensen out there for the first time as well. We're a much deeper team. Those guys didn't even play the first 2 points. It's crazy how deep our team is. Chad Jorgensen wasn't out there. Neither was Joe Merrill. We also got Matt Fredrickson out there for the first time as well. I need to see some Kyle Weiber. What a pull out the back of the end zone by Eugene LaRue. This is why I said he's the best, one of the best pullers in the UFA. Can the Shred get a potential stop here? Oregon working it out of their end zone. Good chunk yardage here from Oregon. Good job by Oregon getting it out of their end zone there. Don't want to give Shred a Callahan to go up 3-0. Good pressure here by LaRue. Looking for a swing. Here's Oregon. A high release backhand. Oh, Sam Pugh went after that one, but couldn't get the block. Oregon with a risky throw there. Here's a flick to the right side here. Joe Merrill pressuring. Joe Merrill looking good out there after sustaining a torn ACL last year. Or 2 years ago. He was out all last year, I mean. It was bad. Of course, 70 goals by Joe Merrill in the last 2 seasons he's played. Here's a big huck by Oregon looking for the goal, and they got him. What a throw and what a goal by Oregon. Oregon with a clean hold that they needed. 1-2 is the game here. What a goal by Oregon. Not the greatest defense by the Shred there, and they allow a big huck for a goal. Dang, what a shot. What a backhand. That's a great throw. That is a beauty. Right in stride, too. No way a defender was going to catch up there and get a block. It's crazy. We haven't even seen Kyle Weidenberg out there at the first 3 points. That's how deep we are. Or I don't think we've seen Jay Studabile either. Oh my gosh, crazy. We're such a deep team. Like, oh my gosh. We have like a solid 3 lines. Like, seriously. We might have the 3 best lines in the league. We might be the deepest team in the league. And I don't think people realize that. How scary we're going to be this year. We're going to be even more scary than any of our previous years. Shred moving out. McKay finds Matt Russnagel for a big chunk. Ben Ashton swings it back. Nice, easy flick here. Dunabile fakes the backhand. Fakes the flick. Looks like a huge backhand. Doesn't have it. Carson Armstrong, who we got from the Austin Soul, who popped off with the Austin Soul, is now a Shred player. Gets his first looks here on the O-line. Ben Ashton swinging it. Finds McKay. McKay to Kerr. Kerr looking for the low backhand. Junabile digs it out on a low backhand by Kerr. Kerr now looking for that backhand outside the end zone. Oh, a risky throw, but it works out. And that's Ben Ashton's second goal of this game. Another Shred O-line hold there. Clean hold by the Shred. They go back up 2. There's Staber there. One of the old vets on the Shred. Not in the lineup tonight, though. Oh, looks like Kyle Weinberg's not in the lineup today. See y'all how deep we are? Like, it's crazy.
That scoring on the break side, really showing that they can do it at all parts of the field, not just using that one.
All right, D-line out there. Everett Saunders, Joe Merrill, Tony Munga, Derek Knighton, Luke Jorgensen, Reed Browning, and they got Simon Distrup out there as well. I want a cool layout block right here from like Joe Merrill or Simon. That'd be so sick. Here's Kelly, the main handler here on Oregon. Lefty backhand here. Nice lefty backhand by Oregon. Good swoop there by Everett Saunders. Now here's a shoot to the end zone. Deep huck. Blocked by the Shred. Reed Browning with the defensive effort there. And I think they're going to call a strip here on Reed Browning. So Oregon's going to get it right outside their end zone here. They just got to get the pass a couple feet away, and they're in the end zone pretty much. Shred with a double team here on the goal line. Of course, Oregon swings it here. Now a wide open guy to the right here. And Oregon sneaks it into the corner there. That's unfortunate. Everett Saunders lurking right there, but Burmeyer with the goal there. Damn. Why are we looking worse than the Oakland Spiders did against the Steel? I'm kind of worried. They had 32 goals on them. the Spiders. Maybe we're just. I mean, Steele's already played a game, so we can't judge it. It was Steele's first game against Oakland of the year, and Oakland just destroyed them. So we can't say Spiders are better than us just because of that. Just because we're struggling a little bit early in this game. We'll find our feet. It's our first game too. And Oregon's, of course, going to play better their second game. So they're probably playing a lot better right now than they did against Oakland as well. So Ball caught in the end zone here. McKay finds Armstrong. Here's Carson Armstrong. Armstrong swings it. Here's McKay. McKay. Nice pass over to his brother, Chad. Chad to Kerr. Jordan Kerr looking for that lefty backhand. He finds Chad. Chad looking down the middle, and it's away. Bad throw by Chad looking for Ben Ashton. Ben Ashton tries to lay out for it, and it's incomplete. Oregon with the steal. Oh, no. Oregon with their first break chance of the game. They can tie it up. Oh, boy. Here's a backhand. Oh, the Oregon players collided. Terrible, terrible play by Oregon players crashing into each other. This is going to be shred disc right now. It should be shred disc here as the Oregon players just ran right into each other. Bad spacing and bad cutting by Oregon. They're running right into each other. And they dropped the disc. The shred should get the disc back here. I'll be mad if they don't get the disc here.
Yeah, we really hope he's okay.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. For sure. Should be our disc, though.
Responsibility falls on the throwers, and
The guy on Oregon still is limping. Hopefully he's okay.
because it's so tough as
Yeah.
all players are like both cutters are looking at the disc and the throwers only looking at the
Of course, stop and play here for an injury, like they always do. Make sure they're okay before we keep playing. Don't want to give anybody an advantage. So, whose disc is it? It should be ours, but they're going to give it. Why are they giving it to the Oregon Steel for? That's our disc. Oh, here's a floaty throw. Matt Russnagel lurking, and he makes the block. The Shred get it back anyways. Discs don't lie. Here's Jordan Kerr with lots of room here. Finds Chad, and the Shredder off to the races. Here's Chad to Kerr. Kerr looking for the hammer. He has a guy across field in McKay. Instead, he throws the lefty backhand to Miller. Miller with the assist there, looking for Chad. Easy, quick offense for the Shred. They get that disc back regardless of that call from the refs. I don't know how Oregon got it back. Their players just collided into each other. And somehow they give it to Oregon. But Oregon turns it over anyway. So bad floaty throw. And Matt Russnagel, the most improved player from the UFA last year, easily gets that block there. Of course, after this one, we'll be live for the Mammoth, the game on Oklahoma Sports 23. Go check that out. As well as Oklahoma Sports 23 on Twitch as well. Don't forget, we're also live on the Shredhead 66 for this one as well, folks. 4-3 Shred lead. Another trap, and Oregon just dropped it. A free gift for the Shred. LaRue right outside the end zone, flips it in the end zone for Alex Forsberg. And he is kick spiking that disc everywhere. A costly turnover by the Oregon Steel. Dropping the reset in the right in front of the end zone. Right in front of Shred's end zone. And the Shred convert 5-2. Shred lead. Wow. There's a horrible drop there right in front of the Shred's end zone, and Shred easily punched it in. A couple gifts from Oregon, and the Shred have taken a 3-goal lead. Shred, of course, they got to capitalize on those opportunities. So far, they are capitalizing on those opportunities for sure. Ever Saunders with the pull. They're going to do a roller pull here out the side. Luke Jorgensen, no double team here coming from the Shred on the roller pull. And here's a long swing by Oregon. Oregon pressured here in the back by Tony. Tony doing good on the mark here. A big long swing, good pressure here by Everett Saunders. Oregon looking here. Can't find the cutter. It's teed up. Tony Moruga intercepts it. Right outside the end zone on the Shred. And Tony gets the bookends. Tony. 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 Tony with the pressure. Tony intercepts the disc. And he gets the bookends as well. If you don't know what bookends is in Ultimate, if you get the D, which is a stop on defense, you intercept the disc or you hit it to the ground. If you get the turnover, you create the turnover and you score. It's called bookends. Tony Moruga getting it done for the Shred here. 6-2. Salt Lake is rolling early in the first period here. First quarter, shall I say.
Faces a little bit of a shorter line for the Oregon Steel as Junior LaRue pulls it. And this
Wow. Ooh, what a great diving stop by Oregon to save that pull from going out the back of the end zone. Could have been Callahan territory for the Shred. Oregon moving up pretty good. Double team on the sideline. A big huck flick has an open receiver. And Oregon right outside the end zone here. They're going to do a little flip here. They can't find the guy in the corner. Salt Lake Shred locking up that corner pretty well. Here's a hammer across the field. A floating one. And it's teed up by Everett Saunders. What a play by Everett Saunders back in the Shred uniform after being on the after going on an LDS mission the last 2 years. Everett Saunders is back and he makes a big play, back-to-back big blocks by the Shred. Let's see if they can convert again. What a play. Bad hammer choice by Oregon as well. Joe Merrill resets here. Eugene LaRue with a cheeky high release flick there. That was nasty. Kimball Pugh finds his brother Sam Pugh. Sam Pugh going cross flick. It's a floating one. Eugene LaRue. Pressure from behind, and it's D'd up by Oregon. A bad choice by the second-year Shred player, Kimball Pugh, trying to go across the field, and the wind just takes that flick. It should have been an easy throw to LaRue in that back corner. It's not that far of a throw. It's only about 20 yards to find LaRue in the back of the end zone. Instead, the wind takes it up. Just too floaty of a throw. Bad throw there. But just a bad choice by the young Kimball Pugh. Oregon will get it back. And we got a foul call on Oregon. I think they pushed off here. An offensive foul call. Oregon got to move it halfway in their end zone. Callahan territory. And, Kimball Pugh nearly got the hands of Callahan. Opportunity, but they cannot get it. Oregon still in the back of their end zone here. A risky swing there for Oregon. Oregon getting pressured. If that wasn't blocked, it would have been a Callahan, but the Shred get the goal anyways. Kimball Pugh with the bookends, and the Shred are up 7-2. Kimball Pugh gets the hand block and the goal. And bookends for Kimball Pugh, bookends for Tony, bookends for everybody on the Shred. If Kimball Pugh does not block that high release backhand, that's going straight to his brother for an easy Callahan. Kimball Pugh literally just gave a Callahan away, just stole the Callahan away from his brother. How rude. Sam Pugh read that perfectly. He was right in front of that defender, ready for an easy Callahan. But his brother said, I want the block instead and the bookends. Shred rolling. I wanted a Callahan, though. Sam Pugh should have had a Callahan there for sure. But Kimball Pugh steals it from him. Up line here. Here's a flick toward the middle of this field here. Oregon with a high release backhand here. Buchmeyer. Buchmeyer looking for Mills. Buchmeyer pressured here. Goes flick to the sideline here. Oregon. Good job by Simon Distrup blocking off that lane by moving his body to the other side of the handler. Ooh, a risky reset nearly teed up by Derek Knighton. Derek Knighton putting that pressure back on here. Same with Luke Jorgensen pressuring the handler here. Here's a flick towards the middle. Back behind the half field line here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maruo. And a layout there by Oregon. The Oregon player saying it hit the, or saying he digged it out and it didn't hit the turf. The Shred player saying it hit the turf. They're going to probably use the ref here. Tony Amahuda asking for ABS. Yeah, that doesn't exist in Frisbee yet. That's funny. ABS. Yo. Oh, what a throw. Kimball Pugh. Oh, he lays out and it hits the turf. Oregon's going to get it back. A little bit too much zip on that flick. Too high for that one. Yeah, blame the altitude. That is unfortunate. Salmon Distrap with the flick there. Just way too far for Kimball Pugh. I appreciate it. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming on in. Oh boy. That's the end of the first period, or quarter, shall I say. Shred leading Oregon 7-2. Dominating this one so far early in this one. It's going to be a harder matchup here tomorrow here on the Shred Head and Coleman Sports 23. Tomorrow, we'll be live for the rematch of the Western Division Championship between the Salt Lake Shred and the Oakland Spiders. It's in Oakland. It's going to be a tough one for the Shred as they head to Oakland. Oakland always plays us well. They always find a way to lose, though. Shred have never lost to Oakland, but they've also played Oakland. I think they've played them in like 4 different overtime games. Oakland always keeps it close, but never can find a way to win at the end. Salt Lake Shred always finds a way to beat the Oakland Spiders. But yeah, we'll be live for that game tomorrow. Should be a good one. It's going to be a tough one, though, because Oakland last week, Saturday, I believe, they put up 34 goals on this Steel team. Of course, at their home place, just like the Shred, but they put 34 goals on Oregon, which is crazy. We're only on pace to score 21. So we have to come to play our best Frisbee against Oakland, though. I think Oakland just played out of their minds. I don't know if they're going to play like that against the Shred. And that was Oregon's first game of the year. So, of course, they're not going to look at their best. They're looking a lot better, Oregon, in this game, but they're still getting destroyed. All right, New York defeating Toronto 24-15 at home. Not really surprised there. New York and Empire have been a juggernaut for years. Of course, Salt Lake Shred, their second year of existence about 2 or 3 years ago, lost to the New York Empire in the championship game. Their first ever time making championship weekend. Oh, it was actually their second year. So, yeah, it would have been 2 years ago. 3. This is our 5th year. I'm tripping. This is our 5th year. Our second year, we lost in the championship to New York. Our first year, we lost in the West Division Championship game to Colorado. So basically the quarterfinals. We lost in the quarterfinals. in the West Division Championship game our first year of existence. To Colorado, it was also their first year of existence as well. Second year, we lost to New York in the championship game. Third year, we actually got upset in the. I think we got upset in the first round. I don't remember. And then last year, of course, no, third year would have been. Oh, I'm trying to think. The year before last year. What did we do? Forget. But last year we lost to, of course, Boston in the semifinals. We just can't get over the hump. It's unfortunate. But I think this is the year we could do it. Dang. Nice clean hold by Oakland. Easy goal. Defensive pressure got to get back to where they were. And let Oregon get some momentum and get themselves back in this. Kimball Pugh wanted us on a. I think Kimball Pugh wanted a foul there. I believe. I think Kimball Pugh was looking for a pick. No pick though, says the refs. And Oregon gets their goal. 3-7 here. Shred on top in their home place there in Zions Bank Stadium in Harriman, Utah. I'll probably go to the game when we play Oakland. And probably Colorado, hopefully. Those are the two I'm going to go, at least the two that I'm going to go to this year, at least. Hopefully. And then if they have a playoff game, I want to go to a playoff game. I haven't been to a Shred playoff game yet. It's crazy because this is like their 4th or 5th year and I haven't gone to a playoff game yet. Like how? So I'm definitely gonna have to go to their if they have a home playoff game. I got to go for sure. And of course, championship weekend will be in Madison, Wisconsin. The head of Ultimate Frisbee, the main spot.
On the sideline, the rookie for the Shred, not quite able to get that ball off, not punting it deep. Oregon gonna be.
Are you kidding me? First year player with the Shred after being a dominant player with the Atlanta Hustle gets called for a stall call. Come on, dude. I mean, yeah, the downfield colors were locked up and so were the other handlers, but dude, come on. Carson Armstrong, of course, not used to the West Division and how they play in the West Division. They play fast. They do lots of quick, short throws. Then they open up hucks, where in the South and the East, they do more hucks and longer throws. So I'm not too worried about that stall. I think Carson Armstrong just got to get used to how the West Division plays. And they throw defensively, they throw a lot of double teams at you, and you got to be ready for that. In the South and East, they don't really do double teams besides like sideline traps, but they don't do random double teams in the middle of the field like they do here in the West Division. West Division probably does more double teams than any division, for sure. There are some divisions that do sideline traps, though. The East Division does a lot of sideline traps, but not as many double teams in the middle of the field. Central Division really doesn't do much double teams at all. It would be rare if you see a double team by a Central Division team. That would be insane. And then here in the West, we just do double teams and traps all the time, no matter where you're at in the field. And Carson Armstrong, unfortunately, with the stall, but guess what? The Shred get it back, and they punch it in. Matt Russnagel with the quick goal off the turnover. 8-3 Salt Lake Shred. Great to see that your offense can get back the disc after a tough turnover by the first-year Shred player in Carson Armstrong, who came over from the Austin Soul, dominated the UFA last year. Big pickup in the offseason for the Shred. Of course, some other big pickups for the Shred, their own players. Of course, The last 2 years, Everett Saunders has not played with the Shred because he's been on a 2-year LDS mission. Joe Merrill out with an ACL tear all last year. We got him back. His last 2 years in the league, he had 70 goals and 20 blocks. Of course, we got the Hoffman brothers back on the roster this year as well, who were out with torn ACLs as well, and a drop by Oregon again. Another free gift here for the Shred. Luke Jorgensen looking for Saunders. Saunders right outside the stadium looking for that hammer. Instead, he finds a reset here for Alex Forsberg. Shred looking for another break here in the Shred Head barn. The Shred Heads definitely need a break here. If they get a break here, the Shred Heads are going to explode. Reed Browning here to Luke. Luke, nice cut by Reed Browning. Reed Browning, easy swing to Everett Saunders. Everett Saunders, break throw, looking, and it's D'd up by Oregon. Bad throw by Everett Saunders. He rushed that one. He needs to take his time. He kind of rushed that one too much. And an easy D by Oregon in Shred's end zone. Dang. But that means Oregon has to go full field here. Here's a big swing. Good pressure here by Knight. Here's an inside flick. Oh, a layout bid there. Not getting the block, though, is Everett Saunders. A good bid there. Here's a deep throw from Oregon. It's a little floaty. Can Reed Browning catch up? Yes, he can. And it hits the turf. Reed Browning gaining up 6 yards. Impressive speed by Reed Browning. Shred get it back here. Their D-line with 2 stops in a row. Now let's see if they can actually punch it in the end zone. Break chance here for Salt Lake. Simon Distrup to Saunders. Saunders swinging it to Luke. Luke Jorgensen swings it back to Saunders. Everett Saunders fakes the flick huck. Finds Luke. Defensive handlers just moving it quickly here. Trying to get something upfield. Here's Everett Saunders. Saunders with the flick huck, looking deep. And the wind just blows it down, edge down, right to the defense. Oregon's offense gets it back for the 3rd time. A risky throw nearly D'd up by the Shred in the middle of the field. That was Alex Forsberg lurking. Let's see if this is the 3rd opportunity for Oregon to convert, and it's D'd up by the Shred again. 3 Ds by the Shred in a row. This was the 3rd opportunity for Oregon to score. Shred D-line, gotta punch it in. Come on. This is what I need to see better from our D-line, is being able to convert after getting stops. And Luke Jorgensen will flip it in the end zone to Simon Distrup, who has came back to join the Shred after leaving to the Chicago Union. Salt Lake scores, and they get the long point, and they get the break. Oregon had 3 chances there. The D-line got 3 blocks, and were finally able to punch it in. If Salt Lake want to get over the hump this year, of course, they got the best offense in the league. Everybody knows that. Shred have the best offense in the league. Their defense just got to be able to convert once they get a stop. How'd you know I wanted Chick-fil-A?
So, my good friend Nathan Huff missing out, not playing this year.
Thank you.
Salt Lake Shred really missing that kind of veteran presence, being able to move the ball side to side. Well, they still have the swings there.
We're live in about 20 minutes for the Mammoth game. I'm going to try to do both at the same time. We'll see how it works. Hopefully it lets me use the my webcam for both streams. We'll see. Push off by Oregon. That throw was before the whistle. Move him back. What the heck? I swear they threw it before the whistle. Whatever. Oregon with a big swing. Here's a big huck. That is really floaty. A horrible throw. Yo, I could probably go make the Oregon Steel roster right now. What was that throw? No way it's that windy. Scuba over the top. What a layout by Joe Merrill. Those knees are looking great out there. after sustaining that ACL injury, and a big huck to Sam Pugh. What a throw. And an easy goal for Sam Pugh. And he goes and does a chest bump with his brother. The Pew Pew brothers. We're definitely going to get a Pew Pew brothers emoji for channel members. Definitely. We have to. I'm going to make it like a Western theme. So I'm going to have them have Western clothes on, the Pew brothers. And then they're going to be like standing back to back like this, holding a gun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll do like a brown jersey or something that says like Solid Shred on it. And then they'll look like a freaking sheriff or something. And then the Pew I'm gonna try to make an AI thing where I can put the Pew brothers back to back holding their guns like this, like a Western draw or whatever. And then the background it says Pew Pew. That'd be so lit. But yeah, I'm gonna cook up the emojis after the Mammoth game tonight. We'll have better emojis for. Well, emojis will be better for tomorrow's game. I also put Mammoth and Shred emojis. Since I'm going for live with the Mammoth, I don't want to be able to here in like 20 minutes. I don't want to change them. So half of them, pretty much 3 of them are Shred emojis. The other 5 or whatever are Mammoth emojis. But tomorrow we'll have all Shred emojis. I just got to figure out what to do. But yeah. There's a deep huck to. Oh, what a bid! What a effort by Sam Pugh. But Burt Meyer gets the goal. Dang. Was Thoreau. Yeah, that's crazy. How did he dive that high? That's insane. Bro, I was literally thinking about ordering Chick-fil-A, and my mom comes down here and she gives me the rest of her chicken nuggets. I'm like, bro, what? She's like, read my mind or something? Jeez. I might order some chicken sandwiches. I might order a chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets, fries, and 2 frosted lemonades. I'm thirsty, so I need some ice cream too. And that just sounds really good. Big huck, Duna Biles! And Oregon still makes the block. Wow. On Duna Bile in the back of the end zone. Nearly a strip there, I thought. Oregon still with a break opportunity here, and they throw it away. Shred just need to pick it up and flip it in the end zone here, and they're up 11-4. Wow. And Kerr flips it into the end zone for Ben Ashton. And that's the 3rd assist of the night for Jordan Kerr, doing what he does best. And Ben Ashton also doing what he does best there, which is getting goals.
Unfortunately, the D-line not able to move that ball upfield to get out of that danger zone.
But Ashton, what a guy.
Shred D-line has been on the field much longer than the O-line ever has been. O-line points happening very quickly, even if they're on turns, getting it back and scoring with amazing alacrity.
Jordan Kerr's 3rd assist on 166 throwing yards.
Dang, Jordan Kerr.
It's just a tough break. Steele was one of those going left, throwing right.
The Shred. All right, Mammoth stream has started, y'all. Let's go. We'll go get the Mammoth hat on. All right. There we go. Let's go. Double live stream happening at the same time. Welcome in everybody from both streams. We just started the Mammoth stream. They're playing the Vegas Golden Knights, and of course we're live for the Shred and the Steel. That's games at halftime. Shred lead 13-7. Don't forget, if you're over on the Vegas Golden Knights Mammoth stream, go over to the Shred stream. Hit the like button on that stream. And if you're on the Shred stream, hit that like button over on the Mammoth stream. It helps out with the algorithm and it gets the channel out there. Do me a favor and subscribe as well. Smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss another live stream here on the channel. Let's go. Let me put that one. Do that on both streams here. Boom. All right. Let's go. Go Shred, go Mammoth. For the Mammoth stream, it's having trouble on the Twitch. It's not playing on the Twitch for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with the Twitch, but the Twitch stream is not working. Weird. No, it's definitely working. I'm watching it right now. Twitch stream's fine. I don't know why it says on StreamYard that's not working. We're having trouble streaming to Twitch. This may be caused by Twitch end. We'll keep trying to let you know if it's resolved. Please check Twitch to ensure your stream is okay. Yeah, it's good. I don't know what that's talking about. Weird. We have 2 Twitch streams going on too. That's crazy. Because I forgot I did the Mammoth game on Twitch as well. So shout out to the Twitch. Let's go. Oh, Mammoth, or sorry, second half of the Shred game already about to start here. That halftime felt fast as heck. It looks like puck drop before the Mammoth game will start at 10:20. That's Eastern. So that's another 12 minutes. So yeah, Mammoth game will be underway in 12 minutes. So I think I'm gonna do more of the Shred game, and we'll be right back on the Mammoth stream. So hold up for a second over on the Mammoth stream, y'all. All right. I'm gonna share this. See if this will work.
Matthew Estrada with all of the speed, that beautiful head, and it's towards the end zone.
11 minutes.
It is in the middle. Estrada got 10 yards of separation, 3 seconds before the disc went up. And once again, that Salt Lake Shred O-line not really experiencing a lot of pressure so far. The only chances that
1 second, y'all. All right, Shred with the pull here. Oh, they scored already, the Shred. That was quick. Let's go. Me. 1 second, y'all. All right. I shared this on the Mammoth stream real quick. 1 second, y'all. There we go. And whoops. Trying to go full screen here. But it won't let me. Ah. There we go. All right. Back to the Shred game. Break chance here for Salt Lake. They somehow got a D already. Wow. Ever Saunders swings it here to Simon Distrup. Distrup back to Saunders. Saunders one more swing here. Flick swing to Reed Browning. Reed Browning looking for that backhand. Fakes the door in the middle. Swings it over to Saunders. Saunders to Tony. Tony out to Reed Browning. Reed Browning commanding that offense. Bad throw, but it's tipped by Oregon right to Simon Distrup. Simon Distrup will reset to Ever Saunders. Back to or over to Tony. Back to Saunders. Saunders with the deep puck. Oh my. And it's way too far for Reed Browning, who lays his body on the line. Big layout bit there. Unsuccessful though. Cannot score. Oregon will get it back to their offense. The Shred want to get over the hump this year. The offense is already probably the best one. You could argue the best offense in the league is the Salt Lake Shred offense. If the defense can convert goals off their break chances, if they can get their break chances up more too and convert off of them, they could win the championship this year, the Shred. That's the problem though. We get stops on defense. We get a good amount of Ds and blocks and stuff on our defensive side of things, but we got to convert them to goals. That's what we are not good at. And Oregon able to score there quick after the offense gets the disc back. It's only a 6-goal game, folks. And Oregon just lost last week to Oakland by like 20. And guess who we play tomorrow? Oakland. So that's kind of tough. I'm gonna play some music here on the command on the thing because it's kind of boring without music. I need to put some music on the other stream here. And it won't let me. Of course it won't. Let me hide this one. Another D by Oregon, and they're gonna have another break chance. Dang. Oh yeah. Ben Ashton fakes the backhand, looking for the flick, resets to McKay. McKay looking for the flick upfield, finds Carson Armstrong. Carson Armstrong with the flick, gets it past the defender. Jordan Kerr, what a catch. And he easily flips it in the end zone for Jace Studamile. Shred lead 15-8. Nice clean-ish hold by the Shred O-line. That's what they do best. Order some Chick-fil-A. I'm hungry. I need some Chick-fil-A. I'm hungry, y'all. What a throw by Carson Armstrong, y'all. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're gonna go deluxe meal with Colby Jack, cheese, with Chick-fil-A sauce, and that's it. Low-key remove pickles, though. The tomato can stay. Actually, I don't even like tomatoes, so we're gonna remove that to save money. Oh, side potato fries. We'll go large. With Chick-fil-A sauce. We'll add one because you can never have too much. Oh, Shred with a break chance here as they get the D. Here's Alex Forsberg. Forsberg swings over to Eugene Leroux. Leroux over to who is that? Oh, that's Pugh. Sorry, not Sam Pugh. Kimball Pugh. A big huck by Eugene Leroux. What a huck by Leroux. What a throw by Eugene Leroux. Simon Distrap catches it right outside the end zone, flips it in the end zone for Kimball Pugh. What a throw. What a huck by Eugene Leroux. Wow. Chicken nuggets. All right. All right, Shred up 16-8. Oregon with the disc here. Swing it past half field here for Oregon. Oregon swinging it, trying to get it upfield. This guy's asking for the disc. He gets it. He gets back to his fellow handler here. Great defense by the Shred all game, making Oregon work for it. Now here's a flick down the middle of the field. Wide open is the Oregon player. Some room for Oregon here. They're going to set a double team. And Oregon punches it in easily. The defense kind of just fell apart right there. And Oregon punches in their 9th goal. Right there. All right, we are back here for the Mammoth Head Golden Knights stream. We're also streaming the Shred here as they are in the 3rd quarter, down or up by 6. Sorry, with 4:13 left as Oregon gets a goal to cut it to a 6-point game. Shred up on the Oregon Steel, 16-10. First game of the year. We'll be live tomorrow here on Coleman Sports 23, as well as the Shred Head 66 on YouTube for the Shred and the Oakland Spiders tomorrow night. And of course, the Twitch as well at Coleman Sports 23. You reckon, are you the guy that gave the yeah. And another right, yeah. We're gonna defeat Minecraft right after the Mammoth and Vegas Golden Knights stream. So stay tuned for that. Literally a must win, yeah. Yep. All right, looks like the Shred have the disc here. Here's Chad Jorgensen. Jorgensen does a flick to his brother. Here's McKay Jorgensen. McKay flips it to the newcomer. That's Carson Armstrong with a great tricky high release backhand throw. He popped off with Austin Stoll last year, his rookie season in the UFA, and now he's with the Shred. He's like, nope, I can't play for the Soul anymore. I'm leaving to the better offense with the Shred. Chad Jorgensen, nice throw. Nice reset here to Ben Ashton, who's been playing offense today, even though he's a really good defensive player on this team. Here's Jacob Miller. Finds McKay. McKay Jorgensen swings it back to Jacob Miller right outside the end zone. Flip it in the end zone. That is Ben Ashton with another goal on the night. Switching from D-line to O-line this game. Maybe even for the season. I don't know. This is the first game of the year. Only time will tell. But Ben Ashton been great on the O-line for the Shreds to start the year. With what, like 5 goals tonight? Another goal there for Big Ben. Makes it 17-10. Shred on top. We put the. I don't think I did. I put the link to join the Vegas stream yet. I don't know if I did. Well, I'll put it in again. There we go. There's the link to join the Mammoth stream if you'd like. I don't know if Noah's coming in to run clock today, so I just took the clock off. But we shall see. Okay, good pull by the Shred. Oregon all the way down on their own end zone line. They get up here to number 61. Got it tightly here by Everett Saunders, who's back with the Shred after missing the last 2 years. On a mission with the LDS Church. Everett Saunders is pressuring like crazy right now. So is Tony Moonga, who forces that reset. Here in the backfield for Oregon. Oregon finds a guy here with a power position. They found another guy, 2 chunk yard throws by Oregon, and a third one too. And they flip it in the end zone. The ref nearly screwed it up for Oregon. The ref getting in the way of that throw. Oregon nearly dropped that one because the ref got in the way. And the Oregon guy that received this goal is coming up with a tight, look like a calf right there. His calf tightened up. Hopefully he's okay. That ref literally got in the way. But Oregon able to get the goal even with the ref in the way. Switching back and forth through both streams, looking to see how many people we got. We got 14 people in the Vegas Mammoth stream. Yeah, not shocked. Nobody wants to see me do play-by-play for Frisbee. Y'all gotta watch Ultimate Frisbee, man. It's not that bad. It's great, actually. I need to give Noah my login to UFA.com so he can watch the Shred. Join me for Shred games this year. The playoffs are a lot better, though. Like, there's so many blowouts in the regular season. Like, literally, Oakland, last week, they beat the same Oregon team 34 to, like, 12. And we're only beating them 17 to 12. I'm kind of worried. I'm not that worried, though, because we own Oregon, or we own Oakland. We've never lost to Oakland. So I'm not even worried that they beat them by 22 goals, and we're only beating them by 6 right now with 2:20 left in the third quarter. I'm not worried because Oakland can never beat us. They're like 0-8 against us the last 3 years. That cannot happen. What are we doing? The Shred are literally folding right now. What are we doing? We're a much deeper team this year, and we're looking like crap. We need the Hoffman brothers back. They're on the roster this year, so I think they're supposed to play, just not on the roster for this game. But we didn't have them last year, and we made the semis. So, not to not have the Hoffman brothers, Jacob Miller. Sorry, not Jacob Miller. To not have. Oh my gosh, my brain. No, to not have Joe Merrill, the Hoffman brothers, and Carson Armstrong, who's a newcomer from the Austin Soul, and make the semifinals against Boston and lose. It was pretty impressive. And now we got those guys back from their ACL injuries and stuff. And we've added talent too. Of course, the one big offseason move is losing Will Selfridge, unfortunately. It's unfortunate because I was going to make a Will Selfridge bus emoji because he likes to do the bus celebration. They call him the bus, but he left and went to the Atlanta Hustle, shockingly. Didn't think that would happen. Yes, Brian Thomas, welcome in. Should be fun. Hopefully, Mammoth can win and stop losing in overtime. Like, gosh. Nice. And all right, here's the poll from Oregon. They get another goal, Oregon, and yeah, here's a pull from Oregon. 5-goal game here in Salt Lake or Harriman. Oh my gosh, Carson Armstrong! What the heck? People were glazing Carson Armstrong. They were saying that it was a big offseason move for the Shred, got him over from the Austin Soul, and he just turned it over. If Oregon scores here, we got a 4-goal game. Oh boy, the Shred are choking and falling apart right now. And a foul called on the Shred. Oh boy, what are we doing? What are we doing? And a turnover! A layout D by Ben Ashton, who's been playing O-line all day, and they switch him on the D-line for a clutch moment, and he gets the D back for the Shred. Here is Matt Russnagel, swings it over to the Jordan Kerr, the dangerous lefty, over to Carson Armstrong, who just had that big turnover. This guy is a great backhand thrower. I just realized his backhands are nice as heck. Carson Armstrong, good to have you over from the Soul. Thank you, Soul, for letting him go. McKay with the high release backhand to Chad Jorgensen. The brothers connecting there. Here's Kerr. Kerr, double teamed here. Does a cheeky push pass, lefty push pass over the top to McKay that creates that throwing lane. And McKay Jorgensen, of course, he finds Ben Ashton again for another goal. Ben Ashton is on one today. That's like his 6th goal. He gets the bookends as well. After getting the block, he gets the goal for the Shred. Back up by 6. Go the Shred. Let's go. Don't forget, if you guys haven't already and you're watching the Mammoth Vegas Nights stream going on right now, don't forget to head over to the Shred stream, as this one is just barely finishing up. We're at the start of the 4th quarter in about 8 seconds. And of course, the Mammoth stream has started. The Mammoth game has started as well. I just realized. I just looked up that to Big TV and I saw they started. My fault, y'all. Should have been commentating that as well. Face off here. Logan Cooley. Oh, Utah's on the power play right now with 1:30. We've played for 5 minutes. I just realized that. Oh my gosh. My bad. Mammoth fans. My fault. Mammoth on the power play. Being aggressive here. They get it back here. It's cleared by Vegas. Oh my gosh. Come on, Mammoth. What are we doing? 8 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter in Salt Lake. Oregon gonna throw it. Ooh, Tony lurking, but Oregon gets it. Oregon to the middle of the end zone here. Mikhail Servacek loses the puck and is cleared by Vegas, by the way. Not good. Here's a floaty throw, and it's D'd up by Oregon at the end of the quarter. We're going to the 4th quarter. Shred up, 18-12. Here comes Clayton Caledon in the middle ice. Dumps it over to Dylan Gunther. Dylan Gunther looks for Nick Smalls. Here, Logan Cooley. Logan Cooley's good effort by Logan Cooley to keep the puck here for the Shred in the power play. Across. Gunther, server check. Shot towards the front of the net. It's blocked. Oh my gosh. If we want to win this series, we got to be better on the power play, man. Come on, boys. Our power play's bad. Our power play is horrible. Who pulled to start the game? I think we pulled to start the game. No, because we started the game 1-0 with a clean hold. So never mind. They pulled to start the 1st, 2nd, they in 3rd. So we're pulling to them, I think, just for the 4th quarter. Because they pulled to us, we pulled to them. They pulled to us, we pulled. Yeah, we're pulling to them. Okay. Come on, Mammoth. Horrible power play. And the PK comes through for Vegas once again. So power play for the Mammoth is bad. We're the better team. I don't care. We're the better team. We're better than Vegas. We just can't score on the power play when it matters. It's not good. Like, we got to start the game off with a goal and get that momentum our way, especially with this home crowd. Like, the power play got to be better. It has to be better. Just has to if we want to win. Vegas goalies are bad. I know they're not even that good. That one block that they had last game, that foot block, was so freaking lucky by Connor Hart. Connor Hart's trash. I don't care. I'll be right back. My Chick-fil-A is here, so, and I'm hungry. Face off here. One by Vegas. Shot towards the net. Blocked away. Come on, Mammoth. Get it up the ice. Let's go. All right. I'm going to go get my Chick-fil-A now. Come on. Get it up the ice. Almost fell down the stairs. Jeez. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I got a lot of Chick-fil-A. I got a 30-piece chicken nugget, I ain't gonna lie, chicken sandwich, fries, a large fry, and I got 2 frosted lemonades because I'm freaking thirsty as heck. And ice cream sound good, lemonade sounds good, so yeah. Probably shouldn't because I got Frisbee season coming up and I need to lose some freaking weight, but it's not till like June, so. My Sky Trainer came today, so I hopefully that helps me improve my vertical jump. And also helps me catch Frisbees in the air because I need to get better at that. It's like the one thing I gotta get better at. I think I'm pretty good at throwing. The short throws I got nailed down. I could throw a good 20-yard throw easily. It's the really long ones that are hard for me. And apparently they're hard for Tony Moonga too. I wish Tony would chill out sometimes. No offense, Tony. Love you, bro. You're my only Shred player interview on the Shred Head. I need to interview some more Shred players, but that is not a good throw. You need to chilly, calm down, and we're fine. All right, please tell me somebody didn't freaking score. Okay, good. Math game is on commercial break. 0-0 there in the first period. Wow. That's crazy. Toronto is forcing game 7 in Cleveland. Wow. Cavaliers, what the heck? Come on, Sam Merrill. Oh, almost a block by Alex Forsberg. That was so close. I just realized I need to turn off this freaking music. How did I just realize that? Jeez, Coleman. There we go. All right. All right. Shred stream here. It's so weird doing 2 streams at the same time, but it's working. Shred with the D there. Ian Cole that chases it down in the corner. He gets it out here. Vegas chips it back into the corner. Meanwhile, the Shred here looking for a huck. That is a perfect huck by Kibble Pugh. That goes to Matt Fredrickson for the goal. Shred up by 7. 9:43 left in the period. Here comes the Mammoth. John Marino looking up here to Nick Smoltz. Here's Clayton Keller. Keller around it to Nick Schmidt. Behind the goal here is Kraus. He tries to get it out and stolen away by Vegas. But Utah steals it right back. Great stick by Nick Smoltz. And great stick by Kraus. Kraus tries to get it up the boards and it goes right to the Vegas player. John Marino would dig it out here. John Marino up the ice here. Here's Clayton Keller. Deflected off the stick of the Vegas player. Here's Mackenzie Weegar. Gets it out to Nick Smoltz, and the Mammoth are offsides. Let me check the comments again. My bad, y'all. I'm a Ducks fan, so I want Utah to win it. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to turn on, since not much people are watching the Shred stream, obviously, because not much people care about that sport. I'm going to turn on TTS because since I'm streaming 2 streams at the same time, I need to hear what people are saying. I'm a Ducks fan, so I want Utah to win. Yes, please. Come on. This game going under 5.5? It could. Look, yeah. I'll take the under for sure. All right, 9:43 left in that Shred game. Oh, here's a chance for Mackenzie Weegar. Shot. Oh, blocked away by Hart. Dang it, what an opportunity for Mackenzie Weegar in front of the net. It's one of your biggest players. You got to punch that one in. That's the one we need right there. You got to punch that in. That pull is way out of bounds for Oregon. Vegas versus Edmonton. You mean the refs versus? You mean the refs versus the Ducks? More like the refs versus the Ducks. Let's be real. Oh, what a layout by Oregon to keep it alive. What a play. What a dive. Joe Merrill pressuring here. And the Oregon guy gets bumped off his spot. It's going to be a foul on Joe Merrill. 10 yards for Oregon here. All right, face off here for the Mammoth. In the middle of the ice. And they'll redo the face off here. Here's a throw to the sideline for Oregon. They catch it. Face off here. One by Utah. John Dursey flips it up the boards right to the Vegas player. Stolen away by Vegas. Oh, what a D by the Shred to earn it back. Here's Tony Muinga looking for the break chance. Here's Reed Browning. Reed Browning gets straight bumped off his spot there, and he's going to get 10 yards. Mammoth behind the net here. Some frustration in the Shred game late in this one. As he totally bumped that Reed Browning off his spot. That's a foul and a half. Vegas here behind the net. Skates towards the front of the net. Is blocked away by Veggie. Here comes Jay Turk trying to get around his man, and his man hits it in the corner. Oregon steals it, gets another, forces a turnover by the Shred D-line. Right outside of the end zone. Are you kidding me? We just had to go like 5 feet and we would have scored. And a bad huck by the Oregon's O-line. Holy, horrible huck. And it's incomplete. Shred will get it back. Not even close. Horrible throw. I swear I can make Oregon's roster with these bad throws. But that's just my opinion. Luke Jorgensen picking up the disc for the Shred. Had to go full field now, though. Come on, Mammoth. Vegas getting it out here. That is John Marino going to chase it down here. Veggie will tap it to him. John Marino. He's going to slow it down here. John Marino. He's going to escape behind the net here. Never mind. He's going to act like he fakes behind the net. Here's a deep huck here for the Shred. And yes, they are in the end zone. Kimball Pugh. No, that is Knighton with the goal for the Shred. They extend their lead back to 8 with a big break chance late in that game over there in Harriman, Utah. Science Bank Stadium. Shout out to the Shred. All right. Let's see if the Mammoth can actually freaking do something. As Kraus gets it to Smaltz. Smaltz drops it back. Here's an opportunity for Utah. Rebound. Oh, come on, boys. Gotta score there. You have to, and it's icing on Vegas. Gotta score there, folks. Dang, bruh. Damn, how many Chick-fil-A sauces did they give me? No, I asked for this many. Sheesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take it. Never can have too much sauce, you know? Yeah, both these teams are pissed at each other, Oregon and Salt Lake right now. Hey, I like it though. West Division is aggressive, y'all. We're trying to get that aggressive play back in the West Division. We're the most aggressive team in the West Division. That's facts. Why is my computer really not plugged in? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This whole time. Good thing I got the notification that it was low before it died. All right. Mammoth on commercial break. Here's the Shred. Here's rebounding in power position. Fakes the flick, resets it to Saunders. Saunders fakes the flick, resets it back to Browning. Browning flips it over to Tony. Tony, with a cheeky backhand, flips it over to rebounding. Easy flick up to Joe Merrill. Joe Merrill, being patient here, finds the backhand Ever Saunders. What a one-handed grab by Ever Saunders. And he could have flipped it over the top to either of those receivers. Wide open in the end zone is Kimball Pugh with the goal. 21-12. Shred on top. What? They're winning 21-12. No, they're winning. How would they lose? They're not going to lose to Oregon. No, they're playing Oregon. Probably one of the worst teams in the West. Yes. Not one of the worst teams in the league, though. They're still better than Vegas and Houston. The real test for the Shreds tomorrow night against Oakland, who they always play pretty good. I think they've had 4 time matchups against the Oakland Spiders, Dad. But yeah, we're 8-0 against the Oakland Spiders. We own them. Who's your daddy? Haha. Suck it, Oakland. They can't beat us. They suck. All right, 8:59 left in the first period. Mammoth and Golden Knights game. 6:50 left in the fourth quarter for the Shred game, and then we'll end that stream, and we'll be focused strictly on the Mammoth. W Duo streams. This is the first time I've done 2 streams at the same time. Usually I just add both scoreboards on the same stream. Do like a split stream, but nah, I'm doing 2 streams at the same time and it's working. So, and it's letting me use my webcam for both, which is really nice. Really, really nice. All right. Come on, Mammoth. Good pressure in the middle of the ice and it's out of play there. Into the benches. Here's Oregon. Working their way down the field here, nearly to half field here. Then they're going to take a big swing and move way back here. Burt Meyer finds the short little fast guy, guarded by Joe Merrill. Holy mismatch on the height right there. I would just chuck the disc down to that guy. That dude's like 7 feet tall. But he has no speed to him, so he can't get downfield. That's why he's a handler, because he's long, but he's short, or he's slow. He looks like he could play basketball. And a great D by Axe Forsberg there. Shred D-line off to the races. Perfect huck from Eugene LaRue. And guess who it is again? Right in the back of the end zone for another D-line conversion. That's right, Matt Fredrickson. The Shred or the Mammoth like sideline guy, reporter or whatever guy, caught that puck that shot up into the benches. That's impressive. Oh, they're in my inventory. Frick. Don't worry. After the stream, I'll hop on. Maybe I'll open Minecraft after the Shred game, which there's 5 minutes left, and give them to you real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mammoth behind the net. Here's Keller trying to look for Krause in the middle. Ice is stole by Vegas. 3-on-2. Frick me. And Vegas will not score. Great stick by Lawson Krause to get back. Oh, no. Here's an opportunity. It's gloved up by Veggie. Nice save. A deep hug by Oregon. Not even close. Shredder going to get the disc back. Once the Shred game ends, I'll sit up in my chair better and put the camera up higher so I can actually see the big TV a lot better. There's freaking light in the way. I can't really. I can see it, most of it, just not like the bottom middle, but that's fine. Tony here. Tony Moongod with a break chance for the Shred. Shout out Tony, my guy. The one interview that I have on the Shred Head is Tony, the most recent video on the channel. Shout out to Tony. Oh my gosh. Eugene LaRue drops the easy catch right at his chest. Oh my gosh. All right. Get it out. Mikhail Servercheck gets it out along the boards. Oh, Vegas sends it back in somehow. Mackenzie Weegar out to Mikhail along the boards, and Vegas gets it again. Oh my gosh, we literally can't get it along the boards. All right, Oregon, high stall count. They reset it. High stall count again. They get a in cut there, just barely at the end of the stall. Now double team by the shred. Nearly a triple team, but they got away. Here comes the Mammoth. Carcodi towards the front of the net. Oh my gosh! Score there, freaking Kerfoot. How? How the heck did Kerfoot not score there? Oh my goodness. And Oregon just scored. 21-13. Kerfoot. Buddy. Connor Hart is not this good. Why are we making him look like Connor Hellebuck against Team Canada every game? He's trash. Connor Hart is not Connor Hellebuck. Lock in, boys. Bruh. Veggie, get it out. Thank you. Gotta get it out faster once we dump it in. Oh my gosh. Oh, good stick. Get it up the ice. Yes. Go, go, go. Oh, Paterka, great stick. Oh. Wow, a bad pull by Oregon. Shred gonna get at the break mark. Wow. Here's Kerr to Chad. Chad, quick moving by the Shred offense like they do all the time. Ben Ashton, who's been on O-line today with a flick to Dunabile for some chunk guards. Dunabile's looking hammer there. Here's Carson Armstrong with the backhand to Kerr. Jordan Kerr swings it to Armstrong. Armstrong with the flick to Matt Russnagel. Matt Russnagel to Carson Armstrong. Carson Armstrong right outside the end zone. He's going to go hammer. Corner pocket. What a throw by Carson Armstrong. Corner pocket's wide open. Ben Ashton with another goal. Ben Ashton, baby. And Carson Armstrong. What an off-season addition for the Shred, man. So. Golden Apple. Wait. I don't know. What's better? Where are my chicken nuggets eat? Gosh, there they are. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. All right. 2 minutes left in the Shred game. Oregon down by a lot, which is good. But Oregon beat these guys 34-12. In the Shred game, the commentators just talked about the Mammoth game. Pretty much right across the valley. Easy up line to start for Oregon. Ooh, they had another guy in the end zone, but they don't go for him. Instead, they get it to Areta right in front of right at the front of the end zone there. Nice hold for Oregon. All right. Come on, Chick-fil-A sauce, open up. Jeez. Come on, Mammoth. Go score. Oh no, stolen by Vegas. Veggie, good shit, and Vegas scores. What the heck was that? Who was that on the left side of the goal with the horrible defense to allow that goal to happen? Vegas Veggie blocks it. It goes behind the net. It takes a Vegas bounce, goes right in front of the net. And whoever that defender was did not help Veggie out whatsoever. Like, Veggie can only be so good. Who let that happen? Nick Smaltz and who was the other guy in front of the net? Mackenzie freaking Weegar, of course. Every time we have a mistake that costs us, it's Mackenzie Weegar. He cost us game one with that stupid turnover right to them that made them score, that literally gave Vegas a goal to win the game. Same with last game. They score because of Mackenzie Weegar to force overtime. 52 freaking seconds left in that game. And now, again, Mackenzie Weegar can't even box out his freaking guy. Like, why is he even on ice? Pathetic, man. Meanwhile, Shred score their 24th goal. I don't think they're going to get to 34 like the Spiders did against Oregon, but damn, Mammoth, what the heck? How did we let that happen? Fuck Vegas. I don't know how you can let that happen. Like, all right, Salt Lake Shred with 19 seconds left is gonna be the last point, and then we'll focus on the Mammoth. Hopefully, they come back and win. Because what the heck was that? Horrible. All right, Oregon with 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Here's a deep puck by Oregon with 5, 4, 3. Can they get a buzzer beater to end the game? No, they can't. Simon Disrupt. What the frick? He just jumped over 2 defenders or offensive players and just grabbed that right over them to seal the game. And Simon Disrupt is patting his head as the Salt Lake Shred win and are 1-0 to start the year. Shred win! Hey, welcome from Canada. Let's go. All right. We're going to pause the Mammoth stream here just for a quick second to end this stream, but all right. Shred win. Shred stinking win. Oh, I need to change the scoreboard. My bad. Shred win 23-14. Dread the Shred, baby. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Clovis Sports 23 and the Shredhead 66 here on the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss another live stream on the channel. Thanks for watching. It's been your favorite Ginger. We out. Peace. Peace out, y'all.
Why not you and why not now? We just need y'all to have the courage to get it done and do it now. You make it happen, not the guy to your left or the guy to your right. You make it happen. I have confidence that we have assembled a team that is capable of this.
What a catch! Spectacular booking! Another deflection!
And there it is!
On the back line of his own end
Moonga
zone.
once again. And that's blocked, intercepted by the Shred. The Shred are on their way to championship weekend.
This would be a miracle, and miracles can